What is up, guys? Eric here from Real Film Reviews, bringing you a special video today with my Oscar predictions for this year's awards show. The Oscars are next Sunday, so I thought I would put this video out this week just to give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking. I will disclose the fact that I have seen every Best Picture nominee with the exception of Lion, which I am planning on catching up with at some point this week before the show next Sunday, so that movie is sort of out of limits for me to pick it for any awards since I have not seen it. I'm also not going to do obviously every single award that they do at the Oscars because that's way too many. I'm going to do the Screenplay Awards, the Acting Awards, Director, and Best Picture. Those are the ones I'm going to go over this, and this is basically going to be a video of what will win in my opinion versus what should win. Obviously I could be wrong at what will win. In some of them I hope I will be wrong because I'd like to see something else win because I think it deserves it more. But with all of that said, let's start this off with the first award that I want to talk about, and that is Best Adapted Screenplay. Now I'm not going to go through every single nominee for each of the awards. I'm really only going to mention the one that I think will or should win and anything else that feels relevant. For Best Adapted Screenplay to me, it's kind of a no-brainer that I think that Moonlight will win. Moonlight had one of the best scripts of the year this year. It was one of the best movies of the year. The only competition it really has in my eyes is Fences, because Fences is based on a Broadway play and the way that it was adapted was really, really good, and the dialogue is that whole film. That film does not have much else in it besides amazing conversation and dialogue. I think Moonlight will win. I think Moonlight deserves to win. I think Fences is the close second in that category though because of how well it was adapted for the screen. Best Original Screenplay though definitely has a lot more fisticuffs going on in it. I personally think that La La Land will win this. It is a musical and it's also a love story, and the fact that Damien Chazelle wrote music for this film also kind of, I think, puts him above the rest. The thing is I don't know if I think he should win necessarily. I think it will take it home, but I personally really loved Hell or High Water, Taylor Sheridan's script. He wrote Sicario last year, and I honestly think he kind of got gypped not getting a nomination last year. I'm really glad he did get nominated this year, and I think his script is really solid. Also, Manchester by the Sea, an amazing, amazing original script with so much humanity in it. And The Lobster, a movie that got nominated for very few other Oscars. This actually may be the only Oscar it got. And it's an extremely original story that's really, really interesting. I got to see that film. 20th Century Women, I did not get a chance to see that movie, so I can't attest to it. I think La La Land will win. I personally would love to see Hell or High Water win, even though I think Chazelle does deserve the Oscar since he wrote music for his film as well. Although I do think he does have competition that could maybe knock him out and make him lose that Oscar, but I really doubt it. Arguably the easiest award to hand out at this award show is Best Supporting Actress, going to Viola Davis. She A, deserves it, B, has little to no competition in this category. No hate to any of the other nominees. They all gave very good performances because I saw all of the other movies that are nominated, but Viola Davis just blows them all out of the water with her performance in Fences. She's phenomenal. She has won this award at every single award show so far this season. There's no way she loses in my eyes. I just don't see how anyone could take this away from her, and she 100% deserves it. One of the toughest categories is Best Supporting Actor. I think that Mahershala Ali will win for Moonlight. He's absolutely amazing, and I really, really loved him in that film, and I think that he has the most powerful performance of the options that are there. I also think he does deserve it. However, he is up against Lucas Hedges from Manchester by the Sea, who gave an amazing, amazing early performance in his career. And then Michael Shannon, just a beloved favorite of everybody in Hollywood for Nocturnal Animals. Although, this is my one piece that I want to say about this award. If they would have nominated Aaron Taylor Johnson rather than Michael Shannon for Nocturnal Animals, I would be saying that he deserves it over Mahershala Ali. But since he did not get the nomination and they gave it to Michael Shannon instead, I think Jeff Bridges is going to put up a fight as well for Hell or High Water, but I really think Ali is going to take it home for Moonlight. I think he deserves it, but I do think that they totally left out someone that could have been real competition in choosing Shannon over Johnson. Best Actress to me, I feel like it's just going to go to Emma Stone for La La Land. I think that she was really good, and I think that she does deserve it. Meryl Streep's thrown in there, so you never know. Maybe she'll take it. And Natalie Portman for Jackie has been getting a ton ton of buzz. So she is a possibility, but I really think that La La Land is coming in with so much steam from all of these other award shows, and Emma Stone has won almost everywhere for her performance in that film. I really think she's walking out with that Oscar. Lead actor is no weak category either, but I think, again, there's one person that stands out above the rest, and it's Casey Affleck. Casey Affleck in Manchester by the Sea gives one of the most broken performances I've ever seen from someone. He is a truly destroyed man in that movie, and it is breathtaking to watch. I think Denzel Washington is really the big competition he's got to get past. He's won at a few places over Casey, and Casey has still been taking most of the big awards. So I think Casey's walking out with it. I think Casey deserves it more than anybody else in this category. Gosling is great in La La Land, but he's not at the same level as a lot of these other guys. Same goes for Andrew Garfield. In Hacksaw Ridge, yeah, you're fun and I enjoyed you and you really sell the role, but you're out of your league against a couple of these guys. And I really think that he deserves it and he will win, and Casey Affleck deserves all of the praise that he's getting for this film because it's an amazing film. Best Director, while it has a lot of extremely talented directors in it, I don't think anyone even has a chance against Damien Chazelle for La La Land. I think he 1000% deserves this award. Of everyone that is nominated, no one even comes close to making as beautiful of a film in terms of the shooting and direction as Damien Chazelle for La La Land. He deserves it. He will walk out with that Oscar for Best Directing because he made the most beautiful film that I saw this whole year. Although Denis Villeneuve's Arrival is absolutely gorgeous and I love him as a director, he is my second place behind Chazelle because the way Chazelle held that camera and made those extremely long takes in that film, it's unbeatable this year. The final category, the big category of the night, the one that everyone will be talking about the next day, it's Best Picture. This year's Best Picture category has a ton of great movies in it. Hell or High Water, Moonlight, La La Land, Hacksaw Ridge, Arrival, and there's 4 more. This category is massive and it's got a lot of great films in it. I think La La Land's walking out with it. I personally want and really think Moonlight deserves this award. I think Moonlight made the film this year that had the biggest impact. It was the most universally relatable. It was loving. It was a caring human film that lets everyone walk in the shoes in a life that maybe they will never live at all, even in the slightest sense ever even know what it's like to live that type of life. While La La Land is beautifully made, it's a wonderful love letter to jazz music and to old Hollywood, I really just don't think it deserves that Best Picture award as much as Moonlight does. It's second place for me in the Best Picture run. It's second and it's a close second, but to me Moonlight walks out with that award. Last year, Spotlight was able to walk out with it when everybody thought The Revenant was going to win. I even thought The Revenant was going to win last year, but you know, they gave it to Spotlight. They gave it to the movie that deserved it, and Spotlight only walked out with 2 Oscars. Best Original or Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Picture. That's it. That's all it won. And I really think Moonlight might do the same. The only other award it could possibly pick up is Best Supporting Actor for Ali, and I think that if it wins those 3, or if it only wins 2, it would be amazing, but I really think La La Land's gonna walk out with that award. Those are my predictions for the show. Let me know what your predictions are down in the comments below. Let me know if you think that there's a movie that I'm just totally overlooking that deserves to win, or if you think that I'm fairly spot on in what I think should win or what I think will win. I think what we're gonna be seeing next Sunday at the Oscars is a show that La La Land, it's their race to lose. La La Land is in the lead in every category, basically. And there's a chance, this is a wild chance that I don't think is going to happen, but if La La Land won every single Oscar it's nominated for, it would break the record. It would hold the record. Not tie it, but break it for the most Oscars a film has ever won. I think that's not going to happen because I don't think Gosling has a chance at that lead actor nominee. I think he's got too much strong people next to him. I don't think he really has a chance to win it over Affleck or Denzel. So I think that he's going to be the reason that maybe they don't get it. If he loses, they tie the record. But I just see it losing at least a couple categories there. And I don't think it's going to break that record, but I think we're going to see La La Land have an absolutely amazing night in terms of awards won. Well, guys, as always, I'm Eric. If you enjoyed this video, please do like, subscribe, comment down below what you think of the Academy Awards as an award show. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Share everything we do here on Real Film Reviews, and I hope to see you guys later.